Have you ever wondered about the history of Captain America? Since his creation in 1941, Captain America has stood as a symbol of heroism, patriotism, and resilience. From his origin during World War II to the modern iterations of his character, including Sam Wilson's assumption of the mantle, the legacy of Captain America has evolved to reflect the shifting tides of history and society. Let's explore the rich history of the Star-Spangled Avenger, highlighting key milestones including Sam Wilson's becoming the new Captain America. I'm Keith, and this is History Wonder. Captain America first appeared in the comic book Captain America Comics #1 in March 1941, created by writer Joe Simon and artist Jack Kirby. Published by Timely Comics, the predecessor to Marvel, the character was conceived as a patriotic response to the rise of fascism in Europe. On the cover of his debut issue, Captain America famously punches Adolf Hitler, a bold political statement that resonated with readers even before the United States entered World War II. Steve Rogers, the man behind the mask, was a scrawny young man from Brooklyn who wanted to enlist in the army but was rejected due to his frail physique. However, his determination and moral courage caught the attention of the U.S. government, which selected him for the experimental Super Soldier program. Injected with the Super Soldier serum, Rogers transformed into a peak human specimen, becoming Captain America. Armed with an indestructible shield and clad in a Spangly outfit, he fought the Axis powers alongside his sidekick, Bucky Barnes. During the golden age of comics, Captain America became a cultural icon, inspiring troops and civilians alike. The stories were action-packed and unapologetically patriotic, with Cap taking on enemies like the Red Skull, a Nazi officer bent on global domination. However, following the end of World War II, superhero comics declined in popularity, and Captain America was shelved in the early 1950s. In 1964, Marvel Comics revived Captain America in the comic book titled The Avengers #4, reintroducing him as a man out of time. It was revealed that Steve Rogers had been frozen in ice since World War II, only to be discovered and revived by the Avengers decades later. This marked a new chapter for the character as he grappled with his displacement in a modern world. Under the creative guidance of writers like Stan Lee and artists such as Jack Kirby, Captain America became a mainstay of the Marvel Universe. His adventures often explored themes such as loyalty, morality, and the American dream. During the 1970s, Steve Rogers temporarily abandoned the Captain America identity, becoming nomad as a reaction to political corruption, reflecting the cynicism of the post-Watergate era. This storyline emphasized that the man behind the shield was more than a patriotic icon. He was an individual with deeply held values and the willingness to question authority when necessary. The 21st century saw Captain America evolve to address contemporary issues. Writers like Ed Brubaker reinvigorated the character by delving into his relationships and legacy. Brubaker's Winter Soldier storyline revealed that Bucky Barnes had survived World War II, brainwashed into becoming a deadly assassin for the Soviet Union. This emotional arc deepened Steve Rogers' character, adding layers of guilt, redemption, and friendship. The Winter Soldier saga became one of the most iconic Captain America storylines, even influencing the Marvel Cinematic Universe. In 2007, the shocking Civil War storyline culminated in Steve Rogers' assassination. True to comic book form, his death was temporary, but paved the way for others to assume the mantle of Captain America, highlighting the enduring nature of the symbol. The story showcased the idea that Captain America was more than one man. It was a representation of hope and justice. Bucky Barnes and Sam Wilson both stepped into the role at different times, each bringing their unique perspectives to the shield. One of the most significant moments in Captain America's history occurred in 2014, when Sam Wilson, formerly the Falcon, took on the mantle introduced in 1969's Captain America #117 by writer Stan Lee and artist Gene Colan. A social worker from Harlem, Sam partnered with Steve Rogers as the Falcon, using his mechanical wings and combat skills to fight injustice. Steve's decision to pass the shield to Sam in Captain America #25 in 2014 was groundbreaking. As the new Captain America, Sam brought a fresh perspective to the role. His tenure explored the issues of race, inequality, and the challenges of living up to the legacy of his predecessor. In All New Captain America by Rick Remender and Stuart Immonen, Sam faced villains who sought to undermine his credibility, addressing the resistance he faced as a black man taking on such an iconic role. Sam's leadership also brought a more community-focused dimension to the role of Captain America. He frequently emphasized grassroots efforts to help marginalized communities, highlighting a broader, more inclusive vision of heroism. Sam's story as Captain America challenged the notion of who could represent American ideals and proved that the symbol of Captain America could evolve with the times. The Marvel Cinematic Universe, or MCU as we know it, further cemented Captain America's cultural significance. Chris Evans' portrayal of Captain America in the MCU is widely regarded as one of the franchise's most iconic performances. Beginning with Captain America: The First Avenger in 2011, Evans brought depth and humanity to Steve Rogers, a character defined by his unwavering moral compass and selflessness. Across films like The Avengers in 2012, Captain America: The Winter Soldier in 2014, and Captain America: Civil War in 2016, Evans explored Steve's struggles with identity, loyalty, and leadership in a modern and complex world. Evans' performance culminated in Avengers Endgame in 2019, where an older Steve Rogers passed the mantle of Captain America to Sam Wilson, signaling the character's evolution and enduring legacy. Balancing heroic action with quiet vulnerability, Evans captured the essence of Steve Rogers as both a soldier and a symbol of hope. The Disney Plus series The Falcon and the Winter Soldier in 2021 explored Sam's journey toward accepting the mantle of Captain America. The show tackled themes of systemic racism, legacy, and identity, resonating with audiences and early critical acclaim. Sam's eventual debut as Captain America was a powerful moment, embodying the idea that the shield represents the best of what America strives to be. Sam's journey in the MCU was deeply personal. Initially reluctant to take up the shield, he grappled with the weight of its legacy and the social expectations placed on him. The series explored his humanity, showing that his empathy, courage, and determination were as essential to the mantle as physical strength itself. He showed that even a man without super soldier serum could make a difference. By the end, Sam's transformation into Captain America symbolized a new chapter for the MCU, one rooted in hope, inclusion, and progress. And of course, we are all very much looking forward to Sam's silver screen debut as Captain America in the new film Captain America: Brave New World in 2025. Captain America's legacy extends beyond the pages of comic books and the screens of movie theaters. As a symbol of resilience, justice, and hope, the character has inspired generations. During World War II, he represented the fight against tyranny. In the 60s and 70s, he became a voice for change, reflecting the social upheaval of the era. The decision to pass the mantle to Sam Wilson further underscores Captain America's adaptability and relevance. By elevating a black hero to such a prominent role, Marvel Comics and the MCU address issues of representation and diversity in popular culture. Captain America has endured for over 80 years, not just as a superhero, but as a symbol of courage, selflessness, and the ongoing fight for a better tomorrow. From Steve Rogers' fight against fascism to Sam Wilson's efforts to inspire unity in a divided world, the mantle of Captain America has always been about more than one person. As Sam Wilson continues to carry the shield in both the comics and the MCU, his story evolves, proving that anyone with the will to stand up for what's right can be a hero. The Star-Spangled Avengers story reminds us that the true measure of hero lies not in their strength, but in their character and conviction. Captain America's legacy serves as a beacon of hope, inspiring people to strive for a world where justice and equality prevail. Thanks for watching. What topics in history have you wondered about? Comment below and let us know what videos you would like to see. And be sure to like and subscribe.